here with Lisa Bailash, owner of Elite Physiques here in Las Vegas. How are you doing today, Lisa?
I'm awesome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you guys do here at Elite Physiques?
Okay, well, what we do here is we do Pilates and kettlebell training. And what I like to do is incorporate both things together because I do believe that you don't want to just do one form of exercise. I love the kettlebell for fat burning and cardio and all the good things about the kettlebell, strength training while doing cardio. And Pilates isolates the muscles and also builds a really strong core. So kettlebells are actually functional training and Pilates is very specific training along with stretch. So all those things combined I think makes the best workout in the quickest amount of time. So I really, really do enjoy teaching it as much as I love doing it.
And how long have you been doing the kettlebell and Pilates together?
I actually started combining the two in 2007, and then I opened up my own place here, Elite Physiques, in 2008, and then I launched my DVD, Kettlebell Bombshell, in 2009.
So you train men in addition to women, is that right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So what would you say is the advantage of incorporating the kettlebell training into your daily workout regimen versus traditional, going to the gym and hitting the weights?
Okay, well, first of all, it is an absolute time saver. So that is huge, especially with, a lot of people are parents. They don't have time to run a family and a job. So, they have to make the most use of all their time. So I love that it's a time saver. It's very effective. All of the exercises are done on multiple planes of motion instead of just forward and back and side to side. So you're getting so many different areas of the body that you can't hit with just traditional weight training. And also, you're going to speed up your metabolism throughout the day because all of these exercises, while you're doing them, you're raising your heart rate up and then you're stopping it and then raising it up and stopping it so you get that interval effect. So everything is then, your entire metabolism will eventually speed up and you will burn more calories throughout the day even while you're resting because you're building that lean muscle mass and you're still getting the benefits of the cardio at the same time.
Perfect. Well, it obviously works for you.
I love it.
An amazing physique.
Thank you.
So let everybody know what you offer here in terms of classes or one-on-one training, and I know you have videos out as well. Is that right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, the DVD, and actually came out in 2010. I'm sorry about that. I said 9. Oops. Actually, the DVD has instruction and 3 follow-along workouts. So if people don't know how to use the kettlebell, they will be taught detailed instruction. So that is really important because I've seen a lot of other DVDs out there and the thing I felt they lacked was the instruction was not clear enough. So I wanted to make sure that everybody who used the kettlebell through me was taught the way that I believe is the absolute best way. So it's safe, they're not going to get injuries, and they're going to get the most out of the tool. So that is really important. And I don't teach kettlebell group classes anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore because truthfully, people need that one-on-one thing with the kettlebell. And in a group setting, I found that it just was a little too much for people to handle too much of a kettlebell. So I teach reformer classes, which all vary in times and days. And they could go to my website, elitephysiqueslv.com, and it gives you a list of classes and prices and packages.
Okay. So you can also find Lisa on mytriathlete.com, and we're looking forward to our workout right now.
I know. Let's get it started.
Okay.
So just remember to keep the bell close to your groin. You want to slightly round it back on the way down. You want to follow it down with your head and your chest, and exhale as you go down, putting the bell between your legs.
Okay.
So what I do to start is I just kind of like kick it out front like this, and then I'm going to go down. So you're going to lean back at the top with relaxed arms. Relax your arms at the top, and then squeeze your glutes at the bottom. So let your elbows bend down. Let your elbows bend down like that. So down, not out. Just relaxing your arms completely. Okay, so start with our right hand on the belt. The left hand goes behind. Come up, switch it. And exhale as you go down.
Yes, I'm forgetting to breathe.
I know, it's easy to do that. That looks good. Switch on the top.
I can really feel that in my bum.
I know, it's so great. The hamstrings too. The hamstrings.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and rest. So that's why I like that version of the swing better because this stuff is, the hip flexors get used too much. This way, the natural position, just standing up, you're already using these muscles, which is much more important.
Yeah. When I train too, this part of my area lacks all the time. All the time. So
I think all women, we all have that issue, right?
It's horrible.
It's the hardest part too because we carry water there, even more so than fat. So water, a little bit of fat, and the muscle needs to be lifted. So speaking of, let's go ahead and clean the bell.
Okay.
So remember to start your squat, roll your shoulder back, and you want to push your hand up through it.
Okay.
So we're going to do one clean squat, and then we're going to push it up with the legs. One, rack it.
Oh, sorry.
And then squat. Push. Two, rack it. Then squat. Three.
Like, I want to beat
rack
you.
it. But it's okay because you're just learning too, so you know. 5, 6, and you're turning your hand towards the mirror.
Sorry.
7, there you go. 8, that's perfect. 9, rack it, and squat. And 10. Now to switch sides, just go ahead and set it to the floor.
Okay.
Grab it here, and you're going to re-clean it. Come up, and very nice. Squat, press it up. 1, squat, press. 2.
I see.
So let's go into the figure eights that we did
Okay.
earlier. So the first position of the first version is, do you want to be in that squat? It's kind of like when you did wall squats ever, where this just burns.
Yeah.
So you want to stick your glutes out, and then you're going to make your arms come out real wide and turn like this. So there you see, you're going to be using the obliques.
Okay.
So grab it in the corner, so you have a free side.
Okay.
You're going to hand that off, turning it, come up like that. So try not to bounce the legs. Turn the bell with your abs. Yes, like that. And then stick your hips back so that your lower back doesn't begin to hurt.
Yeah, that is.
Do you feel that in your abs and your quads?
I love that.
I do too. So now we're going to go up and down with it. So now we're going to go up, drop the chest, push the hips forward, squeeze your glutes. There you go. Just like that. Beautiful. And you just learned it, so I'm
You
kind of
totally
impressed here.
feel it.
You're doing it really well. Really well.
Well, thank you.
You are.
I think it's a lot easier when you're watching yourself
Yeah.
in the mirror.
And the thing too about this is it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
See, we're deceiving people because we're having a conversation, but we're really having
It's hard.
Okay, one more time. And now we're going to go ahead and set it down. So now we're going to do that same thing, but we're going to take a wider stance.
Okay.
And we're going to do what I call the speed skater version.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is when you hand the bell off, you're going to lean to one side. You're going to come up in the middle and then go to the other side. So it's going to be up, down, down.
Really
So it's going to
challenging
be, but since you're
Okay.
catching along so quick, I'm pushing you.
Okay.
Okay, so go down to this side,
Oh,
middle. Yeah, lean so you feel like you're really skating.
holy moly.
You feel the outer thighs.
Yes.
And rest.
Ooh.
Very good.
Oh man, that was hard.
Very good.
I've never done any of these
I'm breathing
before.
hard too, so see?
And you did cardio before that.
Yes, I did.
You're a crazy
Big
girl.
mistake, big mistake. I don't normally do that though. That's what's funny, is I rarely do cardio at the gym anymore, but once in a while I do. So with this, you burn so many calories that you don't need to. So that's what
That's
I
what I was just going to ask you because I hate cardio.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I mean, when I train for a show, it's
That's
like
the last thing you want to do.
the last thing I want
Yeah,
to
I
do.
don't even mind the diet. I don't even mind
Me
the
too.
weight training. It's the cardio, and yes, it's so
This
boring.
can sub in.
So why don't we end off with some lunges?
Yeah, let's do that.
So what we're going to do is we're going to rack the bell.
Okay.
We're going to do a forward lunge with the opposite leg.
Okay.
And then we're going to go forward with the opposite leg, then we'll bring them together. We'll do a reverse lunge with the leg underneath the bell, and then you're going to do what I call a curtsy lunge. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll do that 5 times on one side before switching sides.
Okay.
So we're going to lunge forward with the opposite leg.
Okay.
So lunge. Now together, lunge back with the leg under the bell. Bring it up, and now curtsy that way. There's one. So forward with the left. Together, right leg back, forward. Back. And curtsy. Okay, so now we hit our glutes from every angle.
Oh, that was crazy. That's
Hold my breath. Very good.
See?
Great
Thank you so
job.
much. That was awesome.
Thank you.